Today, guys, with Wonder Woman being released at the end of this week, I have decided to do a retro review on the first entry in the DC Extended Universe, and that is Man of Steel, the Superman movie that came out in 2013, directed by Zack Snyder. To understand, the triumph, in my opinion, of Man of Steel, you have to understand the development L of the Superman movie. Basically, I don't actually understand why, but it seems really difficult to make a Superman movie. There's been planned Superman movies all the way from the end of the Christopher Reeves era. Most notably the Tim Burton, Nicolas Cage version, which was scrapped. And I have actually read the script of the first draft by Kevin Smith, and that would actually have made a good movie. But there was that. There was the planned movie by J.J. Abrams, Superman Flyby. There was a planned Batman v Superman by Wolfgang Peterson in the early 2000s. And then we got Superman Returns by Bryan Singer. And when that came out, I was quite excited for the movie. I saw the trailer, I saw the bullet bouncing off his eye and everything, and I was like, yeah, this could be a good Superman. Ever since I saw the third Matrix and the effects of Neo flying about, I always thought these effects are brilliant. These are perfect for a Superman film. And then when Superman Returns came out, it was kind of boring, kind of dull, not a lot happened. Superman didn't do many Superman things. And I've always wanted to see Superman, fight. He never really fought in the Christopher Reeve movies. He has a bit of a spar with General Zod. The fight with Nuclear Man in Superman 4 is pretty laughable. I did like Brandon Routh, but I thought it was time for a change. And about 7 years later, Man of Steel was made. I thought they cast Superman, Clark Kent, perfectly in Henry Cavill. And I was excited to see Michael Shannon as General Zod. Even though when I first heard that General Zod was the villain, I was quite disappointed because, it's like, we've seen Zod before, can't we? Have Brainiac, Doomsday, Metallo, villains like that. But when I cast Michael Shannon, I was excited. I was like, this could be good. Amy Adams as Lois Lane, I thought, yeah, she could be good, and I was proven right. I do like Amy Adams as Lois Lane. Like I said before, Henry Cavill, to me, he's a brilliant Superman. A lot of people think he's humorless, and he doesn't have the same joyous attitude, that Christopher Reeves had. Even Dean Cain of Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman. These sort of they were happier Supermen. But I think in time, it will progress. His attitude and his persona and everything is the way he is, and he will become more of the old school happier Superman. Lawrence Fishburne, he's a really good actor, and his Perry White is good. There was a lot of talk that there's a character in the movie called Jenny who appears in the Daily Planet office and there was a lot of talk that she was going to be her name was going to be Jenny Olsen and she was going to be Jimmy Olsen, just a female version, but they never really confirmed that, which I was quite glad about. And after seeing Batman v Superman, she's not that character. She is called Jenny, but she's not the Jimmy Olsen. But yeah, I love the different conflicts he's suffering from, from both of his fathers. Brilliantly played by both Kevin Costner and Russell Crowe. It's different ideas, different ideals, different conflicts. That is, Kevin Costner's Jonathan Kent wants to hide Clark away from the world, doesn't want him to reveal his powers to the world because he knows what will happen. And in a way, he's proven right. Whereas Russell Crowe's Jor-El wants him to embrace his powers, wants him to show the human race, what their potential, what they can achieve, and, him to lead the human race. And he suffers from that conflict, and that's one of the great aspects of the film that I really like. The opening sequence set on Krypton is fantastic. This is the best Krypton's ever looked, in my opinion. Better than the weird, dull, crappy ice world that is seen in the Richard Donner, Christopher Reeves Superman. I never really liked that. But yeah, this is full of life, you know, full of animals and weird alien creatures. And the relationship between Zor-El and General Zod is brilliant. And yeah, like the action. A lot of people are split on this film. It's 50-50. People think, you know, that people either hate it or they love it. Basically, I'm in the camp of loving the movie. And a lot of it boils down to the big fight at the end between Superman and Zod, which takes place in the middle of Metropolis. And a lot of people think there's too much destruction in it, and too much death, which, if it was another film, you know, say the Avengers, the first, you know, the alien invasion in New York, I'm sure a lot of death, there's a lot of destruction happens there, but that seems to get a pass. Whereas in Man of Steel, it doesn't, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I really like it. Watching this fight between Zod and Superman, this is what I've always wanted to see Superman do. He actually does something in the movie, which I'm really glad about. You know, unlike the bar fest that was Superman Returns. I admit that it could be more colourful, and they're kind of course correcting the colourness of the DC world in these films. It could be more colourful. They do in the sequel, Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice. Superman's suit is more colourful. So they are improving with each film. But yeah, you know, I won't spoil the ending, even though this is a retro review and you probably have seen the film if you're watching this. But I was surprised with the outcome of the General Zod Superman fight. You know, how he stopped Zod, because that's not Superman. But again, I kind of liked it in a way. But yeah, you know, to me, this is a solid film. It's a pretty good start to the DC Extended Universe. It arguably is probably my favourite out of the three what have been released now. I am looking forward to Wonder Woman, so we'll see where that ranks. But yeah, I think after you know, time after watching Batman v Superman and Man of Steel and Suicide Squad a few more times, I think this just ranks up there. So I'm going to give this a rating of A-. Yeah, like I said, guys, it's a really solid start to the DC world, DC Extended Universe. I think Henry Cavill is a brilliant Superman, and I do look forward to him doing some more, you know, appearing in some more DC films. I cannot wait. I really do wish they'd announce a Man of Steel 2. You know, I do want to see villains like Metallo, Brainiac, Parasite, you know, things, characters like that. So yeah, guys, let me know down below. What's your opinion of Man of Steel? Where does it rank in the not many DC Extended Universe films? Are you looking forward to Wonder Woman? Let me know down below in the comments, guys. Like and share my channel, and remember, stay heroic.